Film can be considered to be a language. That is, it's a means of communication that has conventions, principles, and practices that are understood by the filmmakers and by the audience. And in this course, we're going to explore the development of film language from the beginnings in the 1890s through the teens and to the present day. Now, by the mid-teens, the conventions of mainstream film language were well established. After the teens, we'll go into deliberate efforts to provide alternatives to that conventional language through European art movements of the 1920s from France, Germany, and Soviet Union, from other film movements in the 1970s, such as the German New Cinema, feminist film, and what's called distancing devices. These are deliberate efforts to create film style that will encourage a film viewer to become an active viewer. The mainstream cinema was more of a passive viewer where the film kind of washes over you. And it's a beautiful, wonderful experience. These alternatives were efforts to engage the viewer in a more active way. The course looks back at history from indigenous filmmakers. So indigenous filmmakers looking back at the colonial history of their nation from their point of view. We're going to screen films that use film language in deliberate ways to engage the audience in reflection on humanity, on social justice, and history. Some of these filmmakers include the early pioneer D.W. Griffith, the Japanese master Akira Kurosawa, German director R.W. Fassbinder, and feminist filmmaker Cheryl Dunye. So this class is going to provide a grounding in all the elements of film style, in camera work, black and white and color, in editing, in sound, in everything you see on the screen. And when we have all of that knowledge with us, when we go to a film, it increases our pleasure in that film, and we get much more out of the film. We understand more what the filmmaker is trying to do and our own responses to the film.